NBC2 breaking new information about a Lee County Sheriff's deputy fired for double dipping on the taxpayer's dime.
NBC2 obtained an internal investigative report showing Lieutenant Daniel Gilardi doctored his time card, pocketing $12,000 for time he didn't work.
NBC2 investigator Jim Spiewak right now is working the story for us. And Jim, you discovered this has been happening for years, you suspect?
That's right, guys. This report shows that since at least 2012, Gilardi has lined his own pockets with extra taxpayer money.
A giant sign out front of the Lee County Sheriff's Office shows it's hiring. The most recent vacancy, that of Lieutenant Daniel Gilardi. He was fired last week after an investigation found he double-dipped on his time card.
I think anyone else in any other job would be let go if they were doing that.
In 2012, his timesheets show he used 21 days of vacation, but he really took 32, costing the sheriff's office almost $5,000. And in 2013, he put 2 vacation days on his time card, but actually vacationed for 12, running up a tab of more than $5,600 in money he didn't earn.
Is it an abuse of power, or how would you classify that?
I think it's just plain dishonesty. You know, I mean, because if you're an honest person, you could never do that.
LCSO policy says sworn officers don't need to turn in a timesheet unless they're sick or take time off. When questioned, Gilardi's supervisor said if he didn't get a timesheet, he assumed Gilardi worked a normal shift. No one answered when we tried to get Gilardi's side.
You know, if he has no conscience about that, you don't know how long he would decide to do it.
That woman that you heard from in the report was one of his neighbors, and the report goes on to show that Gilardi owes the sheriff's office nearly $12,500. LCSO did turn the case over to the state attorney's office, who decided not to prosecute.
Jim, a lot of us, you know, we fill out our timesheets every week, every other week. We have a supervisor that has to kind of sign off on everything. How did this go so long without somebody noticing?
Well, the policy states that supervisors do sign off on time cards. However, in this case, the supervisor testified that he has more than 300 time cards that he's responsible for, and admitted that he doesn't verify that each employee submits a correct timesheet. We pressed the sheriff's office on whether their policy has to change. No one was in the office today to comment.